So, picture this. You're 20 meters underwater. The pressure surrounding you is 3 times what it is on the surface. Your lungs are compressed to 1/3 of their size. You're in free fall, sinking effortlessly 1 meter per second. There's nothing but silence around you. And then it hits. Your brain starts screaming one simple thing: breathe. And in that moment, you feel absolutely certain. But if you trust it, you could die. This is the high-stakes reality for freedivers, people who dive down to ridiculous depths on one single breath. I had been scuba diving for over 3 years when I decided to try something new and out of my comfort zone. This decision led me to freediving. So while most people do yoga to relax, I try not to drown. You can imagine how my family felt about that. But today, I'm here to share what freediving has taught me. Your thoughts are not always the truth, and your brain has the power to override even the most primal of urges, such as breathing. People often tend to mistake their thoughts and feelings for absolute truths and let them control their decisions. Now this lets fear and anxiety take over what would normally be the decision-making part of their brain. This limits opportunities and holds them back in ways they can't even imagine. So the problem isn't that we have thoughts and feelings, it's that we trust them without question. So if we shouldn't believe every thought, what's the alternative? Well, it turns out it's something you've been doing this entire time. But I'm willing to bet you haven't been doing it right. Breathing. As soon as a baby is born, it relies completely on diaphragmatic breathing, otherwise known as belly breathing. This is the most effective way to breathe as it promotes full oxygen exchange, relaxation, lowers your cortisol, and lowers your heart rate. And luckily, it's not that difficult to relearn. So, try this with me. Place one hand over your chest and place the other over your stomach. And take a deep, slow breath and focus on breathing into your stomach. And then breathe out even slower. Now theoretically, only the hand on your stomach should be moving. That's diaphragmatic breathing, the way your body was designed to breathe. It's how freedivers calm down before a dive, and how you can calm down in your everyday life. So next time you feel overwhelmed or stressed, just remember to breathe. But don't just take my word for it. The closest thing freediving has to royalty would be Alessia Zacchini, 18-time world champion, over 40 world records. She's one of the best to ever do it. And I was lucky enough to get a chance to speak with her, and she said something that really stuck with me. She told me that freediving isn't just a sport, but a way to listen to yourself. That it teaches you that your thoughts are not the truth, and that sometimes when your brain tells you to stop, to give up, to be afraid, if you breathe and trust in yourself, you might discover you're so much more stronger than you thought. And she also told me to remember that freediving isn't just about going into the depths of the ocean, it's about going into the depths of your own brain. Now, all of this goes far beyond the ocean, because most of us aren't dealing with the pressure of the ocean, but we are dealing with pressure nonetheless. Exams, anxiety, expectations, difficult conversations, and in those moments, the same thing happens. Your mind gets loud, your body reacts, and it feels urgent and it feels real. What freediving can teach you is that you don't have to listen to that initial impulse. You can pause, breathe, create space between what you feel and what you do, because that space is where better decisions live. It's where you choose to win over the fear that makes decisions for you. It's where you choose to respond to actions with intentions. Now, you probably won't need to hold your breath for 3 minutes in a meeting anytime soon. But if you can handle your brain while it's screaming at you underwater, you can definitely handle it when it's panicking over accidentally liking a post from 2019. Now, all in all, freediving teaches me something that most people never learn. Just because your mind is loud doesn't mean it's right. This sport is about so much more than just holding your breath. It teaches you when not to listen to that voice that tells you to stop. And once you learn how to do that, you will realize how much more capable you are. So, you probably won't be diving down to 20 meters anytime soon, but you will inevitably face pressure. And when you do, just remember to breathe and don't believe everything your mind tells you. Thank you.